My life's been crazy the last 2 years. I became homeless. I ended up going to jail, and my dad also passed away. At that point, I got really bad into drugs. I ended up overdosing 5 times.
There was blood, everything was thrown all around the place. Her eyes are rolling around. Like, she's not conscious. I'm like, you wrecked my car.
Wait.
Yeah.
Plaintiff Jessica Hood claims the defendant borrowed her car to visit her probation officer, but wound up ODing on drugs and totaling the car. She's suing for $5,000. Defendant Autumn Cage admits to crashing the car, but says accidents happen. She says she owes nothing.
Plaintiff Jessica Hood. And Jessica, you are suing your former friend, Autumn Cage, for $5,000 for car damage.
Yes.
So let's begin with you, Jessica. What is your case?
Me and Autumn, we've been friends for a very long time, since like middle school.
Oh, great.
Yeah, long time.
Yeah.
In 2018, I went and I bought my first brand new car, 2019 Kia Soul. Drove it off the lot 20 miles on the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, so last year she needed somewhere to live, and I have my own place. So I let her move in with me. And she had appointments and stuff. Usually I would take her, but this time I had an interview. So I needed to get ready for my interview. I was like, take my car, go do what you need to do, come right back. The paramedics answer the phone.
A paramedic answers her phone?
Yes. Because the car was totaled.
Ooh.
They didn't know exactly who she was. I'm like, her name's Autumn. I'm like, what car? Because, I figured it was mine, but I didn't.
Oh, they didn't know what.
Yeah, it was a really bad accident.
Oh, was
She wasn't conscious.
Oh my gosh.
When they got to the scene.
Yeah.
So they asked me who she was, and I told them, I'm like, what car is it? I was praying it wasn't mine. It was mine. I'm like, is it bad? They're like, oh yeah.
Okay. Just time out for a second. You're asking if the car is bad.
Yeah.
Your friend is
I
unconscious.
was so mad. Oh, I asked. I'm like, what's wrong with her? They told me she was unconscious. I told her her name, and I asked where they were taking her.
What happened at the hospital?
Oh, Lord. This is going to make me sound even worse.
No, you're sounding
yeah,
good. Go
so
ahead.
I go in, and obviously I'm mad because it's my car. It's my...
Oh, your car.
Yeah. Yes, I'm worried about her, too, but...
Yeah, but,
It's different when somebody's like, they're going to do one thing, and then they lie about what they're doing with your car. So we had talked about the car. I was making $415 a month payments on the car.
Yeah, you still owed money on it.
Yeah, I didn't have GAP. That, plus I needed another car because I work, I live in Delaware. I work in Maryland.
Oh.
So I have to commute back and forth every day. So I had to go get another car, plus paying for the rental car, plus getting a new car. I had to put $3,000 down to get a new car. Plus, I paid payments on my new car, which are $350 a month, plus $415 a month. I couldn't pay that.
Sure, I understand.
So we had agreed that she would make the payments on the car.
Is it a written agreement or?
No, that's what I'm getting to, though.
Okay.
After we had agreed on it, she was waiting on an inheritance.
An inheritance from whom?
Her grandfather passing away.
Your grandfather passed away.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have in my evidence, let me see.
Yeah, tell me
text
what
messages where she's stating
and
that.
And what number is that?
T2 you can go to.
Okay, if you would read,
And it says from her grandma, because we were in a group text, because her grandma is the one who had the inheritance money. So what am I sending to Jessica? How much? Autumn, $15,000. And then she said, Grandma, try Facebook Pay. Jessica, I am sending it now through bank-to-bank transfer. It can take up to 4 hours, and it should be instant. Autumn, and then that's kind of irrelevant. But either way, I never got the money. Never got it.
All right, let me now go to Autumn on the inheritance that you agreed to pay out of your inheritance.
Yeah, so my inheritance got taken away last June. I don't know if my grandmother can legally do that, but she seen that I had a problem. She said that she would agree to pay to Jessica. I don't feel like I should have to pay because it was an accident. Accidents happen when you let someone borrow your car.
You must understand, you're a grown-up.
Yeah.
She let you borrow her car. There is no conceivable, fair, ethical, moral reason that because you behaving as you shouldn't have, but in any event, you were driving the car, something you wanted. You weren't doing her a favor by driving her car. She didn't say, could you go get me something? And then something happened, which, let's say, wasn't your fault. There's an argument to be said that you were running an errand for her.
Yeah.
You weren't running an errand for her.
No.
And there's no fair way that she should be stuck losing her car, thousands of dollars, but way more amount of money that she lost only because she was nice to you, and then you said it was an accident, accidents happen. That doesn't mean someone's not responsible for it.
Yeah.
Accidents happen, and the person responsible for the accident, it's called an accident because you didn't do it on purpose. No one's accusing you of doing this on purpose. You're the one that has to let Grandma know there's a lawsuit, and this judgment will make it clear that that money has to be paid. That's your responsibility. So therefore, I find in favor of the plaintiff $5,000.